We can use whatever we have for ourselves. People at home will not even depend on us. So please, let's be there tomorrow to tell him, thank you, Baba. Thank you. And regarding maybe later, where do we go? Actually, the president is coming on a state visit. After leaving the Orly airport, he will be going to the military base, where he will be meeting with Francois Hollande. They will be giving him a 21-gun salute. He's going to have a military welcome tomorrow. So that is a sign that these people, the French, they are saying that Nigeria is having a better tomorrow. In 1963, when Tafawa Balewa went to the United States, he was received by the Vice President of the United States of America. But today, as at last dispensation, last regime, PDP, they will just call somebody, one local government chairman, go and make Jonathan is coming. But Baba want to give us our past glory. I can assure you, in less than 2 years, we'll be flying Nigerian Airways back from France to Nigeria. Amen. Why must we buy Air France? 1,004, 1,003 to Lagos, 6 hours. And when you go to the United States, you buy 400, 500 euro. 8 hours. Why? But when we have our Nigerian Airways flying Lagos to Paris, look at before the downfall of Gaddafi. Everybody were flying Gaddafi airline for 380, 400 euro. So I will tell you back, Nigerian Airways is coming back alive. After the president arrives at Orly Airport, he will be going to the military base to give him a military welcome. And from there, he's going to Élysée. And I will tell you, as a chairman of APC France, I'm very lucky to be among the people that will receive the president on aircraft. So, that shows that we are really recognized in France, and we need to do more. It's not all about politics. It's about giving back to our own community. We have a Jewish community, we have an American community. Even if we don't have much, the little we can will be appreciated. Thank you very much. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It's not more like what Mr. Chairman has said. When they say that the president is coming for a state visit, what it actually means is that he's coming to discuss business with the, especially for trade. Well, I'm sorry, let me not use the microphone. Everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So he's coming to discuss with Francois Hollande how Nigeria and France can start doing business. How can they start giving us jobs? How can they start looking into what we do as Nigerians in France? How can they reduce things for us? These are the discussions that they will be having. When he's on a state visit, every of his program is being programmed by the host, meaning that we do not have a lot of access to most of the things that he will be doing. It's different from if the embassy invited him. So on a state visit, the French government are responsible for the president. But thank God, we have a chairman, and if our chairman is there, it means he's representing us as a person. So we don't necessarily have to be there. Whatever they are saying, if they want to cheat our president, our chairman will come and tell us. Then if we need to fight, we will go, but there will be no need by the grace of God. But what I'm saying is, the chairman of APC France will actually be privileged to be there at that particular meeting. So we're not losing out on any information, and we're not losing out on anything. But on Tuesday, the president will have the privilege, or we will have the privilege to be with the president. We'll have the privilege to dine and wine with the president. And that in itself as well is limited as well. Now, a lot of Nigerians will be there, but for APC France, we actually have a number that is allocated to us. So as well, not all of us will be able to go there, because we have Nigerians in Paris. So if you're here and you are a member, we want you to go. But some people are here and you're also a member of Oduduwa, you're also a member of another place. You know, you can actually go through. We want you to come through here, but we don't know where you belong. If you belong with us, then we want you to go with us for the state talk. And it's in that place that we can ask the president what we want to ask. Again, those questions are limited because everything is allocated with slots. APC France is giving a slot, I'm sure we are giving more priority. Maybe they might say ask 5 questions, then other people ask one questions. But if you have a reasonable question, you should discuss it today in this meeting, and then we can discuss about it and say, okay, this question is reasonable and we should ask the president. So we'll now put it amongst the questions that we're supposed to ask the president, and most likely the person who has asked the questions might have the privilege to be able to ask the president that question. So it's not as if the president is leaving us or we're not being modern. So from the airport, we talk with the president, we dance with him. When he's going for his state visit, we let him go. Some of us will still hang around on the road, we'll still make some noise as Nigerians that we are. That is allowed as far as we do it with decorum. When he goes to Elysee, because Elysee is a place that is very secure, we might not be allowed to go there. But for sake of say solidarity, we can be outside and we can be cheering him so that when he's passing again, he will still see us again. That we can actually do. But refreshments or any other thing that we want to do will actually be in our embassy house, which will be on Tuesday. The address is already on the Facebook page. I don't want to announce the address because I'm media. I want all of you to go to the page. So go and like our APC France, and you'll see the address there.
A round of applause.
I don't want to announce it. It's here. Go and like our page. Okay, you're asking another question.
No question. It's just a word of advice to all of us.
All right.
Because the way I look at things now, where we are going, where you say we are going tomorrow, as in welcoming the Mr. President, it's going to be a competitive area somehow.
Okay.
Because I know the Nigerian Association in France will be there.
Okay.
And I just feel like
Yes.
there will be other association. And if, things like that, I think the party is more effective to Mr. President.
Yes.
So, and I look at the number of us here. We don't know what other associations will do. So, where I'm now going is, if I'm just pleading on each one, even myself, if it's only one person I can bring along with me tomorrow, to make it more, as in more. So when Mr. President look at us, okay, these people they've really done something. At least they have people than maybe just maybe 5 of us and.
Okay, let me answer you in terms of population. I think you're getting the picture wrong. We might not be a lot here, but I'll be very proud to announce in having conference calls with them, but they will be here tomorrow. And it will be very perfect for you to bring whoever you want to bring. As much as possible, your suggestion is brilliant. I'll also advise everybody to bring as many people as you want. As far as we come, we don't make noise, we are there on time, and we now know that we're supposed to act in a particular way. By all means, everybody carry so many people and be there. But we do have a lot of members, just so you know. Rouen, Loaf, in Nice, in so many places, and they're all going to be represented tomorrow. Some of them are on their way coming here, some will only come tomorrow, so you would get to see as many members as possible. Thank you, Mr. Olushola, you're very, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Director of Media. Tomorrow, we don't have to worry. You can come with as many people as you want. All we are pleading to everybody is that there should be a decorum. And at the same time, we want to make it a sort of fun fair, party-like, because we have a group that we're coming to sing for our president with the traditional dress and everything. So, and regarding the number you are looking here today, yes, I learned a few minutes ago, sorry, I want to mix French, I'm sorry. I learned the other time that we have some of our churches here in Paris today that is having that is doing their harvest day. Yeah. So a lot of people, they go to church, they're having harvest. So, and we Nigerians, we believe so much in whatever religious, we don't joke with it. So you don't worry, Mr. Olushola, and everybody here today. If you are coming, come with 1 or 2 people. We appreciate the number. And regarding what my Director of Media has just said, we have APC all over France. We have APC all over France. As I sit here with you today, I live in Le Havre, which is 250 kilometers away. So I'm being the chairman in Paris. that means the APC, we are ready to accept anybody from anywhere. So with this, we are telling you that if you have any family in Strasbourg, in anywhere, we are trying to create a regional APC that we will reach out to everybody. If you are in Strasbourg, it is not necessary that you should always come to general meeting. You can create APC in Strasbourg. You can create in Toulouse. We will come there and support you, and you will have your own executive in the same city where you are. And every executive will come for a general meeting in Paris, because it will not be easy for everybody that lives in Toulouse and going to meeting in Paris. No. So we're going to have a regional APC for those of you that live very far away. So, and on Tuesday, please, we should be meeting in Ambassador's residence by 5 p.m. Because the president, you know, Oga Buhari, he doesn't joke with time. He's a very strict person. He will be there by 6 o'clock. And as soon as he comes in, gate closed. Nobody is coming in again. So don't come after 6 o'clock and say, hey, see, I'm APC. They will not attend to you. So please be there at least an hour or 30 minutes before the president arrives. 5 o'clock, 5:30, we're going to be fine. We are going to Nigerian house. We are going home. So please, don't come 10 after 6. As the moment, even by tomorrow, you will see CRS. You will see everybody blocking the road. So please, dress very good. Because if you dress and you put on one cap like this, you put on your jeans at the bottom of your, what is it called? You look like all these gangsters. They will not let you come. They will not let you in. So please, just dress very well. Look corporate, like many of you that are here today. And let them know you are Nigerian, so they will let you in. By 6 o'clock, the president will come in and the door closed. So please, be there 5:30, and you're going to have a very good discussion with the president, good dinner with the president. So like I said, if many of you live outside Paris, you can please meet the secretary and write your names. Then you can spread the APC in whatever region where you live.
And they'll be singing in our traditional language, Edo language, which I have tried. I have been there to see the practice when they were practicing with the ambassador. And at the back of the banner, every APC member can hold his broom, whatever you want to use and display. But when the president is coming towards the Benin group dancing, the ambassador is advising that there should be silence, that the voice of the singers, of those ladies, will be more heard, because they are using the president's name to sing in Edo traditional language. And as we are speaking today, the authority of the airport has given us a particular place to stay. And at that place, the ambassador is advising that we shouldn't go beyond that boundary because of security reasons. The lodge, we are not expected to go into the lodge. Please, and please, I will advise everybody to follow the directive of any executive that is directing tomorrow. Tomorrow, the ambassador is looking at us as a figure. We are the ruling party. And according to the ambassador, he will appreciate us more and he will cooperate with us more if we give him a success tomorrow. Because our success is his success. His success is our success. The ambassador is looking forward that APC France makes him proud by following instruction, because what we are talking about here is something that concerns the president, the two presidents, and he would not be happy if APC France. That is why we are making T-shirts to distinguish between the general public and we, APC France. And he is also advising us, if you are receiving the T-shirt tomorrow, please kindly be present at his residence also with that same T-shirt. The T-shirt is free, it's not for sale. And by God's grace, it will be given at the airport. And looking at the way things might go tomorrow, that some of our APC members will be on a badge. As I'm looking at every one of us here, we are responsible people. And tomorrow is not an avenue to show our anger towards one another. We should show love, and by easy cooperation, let us make that place a lively place, because the ambassador is saying we should make it like a carnival-like. So if we are dancing at the back, I would advise every one of us to go on the YouTube and see how it has been done in the past, as I have done. And it's always like at the back of the banner, you will see people dancing, drumming, singing the name of the president. He strongly advised us, if we can learn APC song, any of the APC song, we can be singing as many as possible. But once his arrival is coming out towards us, he advised that only the cultural group should be singing, and while we could be raising our voice in trying to see if we can learn the song they are singing. Thank you very much, everyone.
Any questions? Sorry, before I proceed, I would like to recognize. Hello. Yeah. I would like to recognize the presence of the president of YFF and the secretary. You are welcome in our midst. And if anybody has any question, please, we can entertain question. If you have any question, please. And in the absence of none, London, New York can equally happen in Paris. And, London can equally happen in Paris, because for some years back, people in Nigeria, when they hear about France, they don't really know much about France. So that is the reason why even our government doesn't pay much attention about Paris. But I will tell you from history that Africa, generally, the map of Africa is being designed in Paris here. When you look at map of Africa, it's just straight line. It was the line in Elysee here, hundreds years ago. So this is part of the country that take decisions that take global decision. So Paris cannot be left out in any decision making worldwide. So that is the reason why if people that are here, we are not making effort, there's no way people from Nigeria will come and do it themselves. Let's try to make it happen. Then people will know that we are here, they will feel our presence. And that is the reason, that is exactly what we're doing today. So once again, I would thank everybody for coming. And if anybody have any question that you might likely ask the president, or you want us to ask the president on your behalf, please, you can speak up and give us the question so that we can work on it, please.
Yeah, my question is just a little question about on Tuesday. I have a partner here, a French partner, that in 2008, in Nigeria tried to establish a company. But because of corruption and all that, we lose money in Nigeria, and the case is still in EFCC by now. But they are just trying to cover it up due to the government that passed. I don't know, maybe now we can see anything good.
We have said earlier, if you read and go to Nigerian news, you will understand that the previous EFCC boss is under suspension now because he was charged for corruption as well. Somebody who was meant to be watching after the criminals is even the worst criminal. So I will assure you that this man will rot in jail because Buhari will not, President Buhari will not let him